In this video, I'm going to break down Insurance Marketing 101, the different ways you can market yourself as an agent, and everything else in between. Let's jump in.
This video is brought to you by none other than Hire Heroes, you guys. Hire Heroes is your one-stop shop when it comes to virtual staffing and making sure that you have qualified talent with your business. One thing that I love about Hire Heroes, you guys, is they've actually gone through the process already of vetting and making sure that your staff member is well trained to best fit your needs. Whether you need help with social media work, posting things on your accounts, responding to people that send messages to your social media accounts, whether you need help with data entry or a multitude of other things that they're qualified to do, Hire Heroes has got you covered. If you're having trouble finding quality talent and number two, affording to be able to run payroll for that talent, Hire Heroes has got you covered with an affordable alternative to have a virtual assistant working for your business. There's a link down in the description of this video to where you can learn more about getting your own VA through Hire Heroes. I certainly recommend it. They're what we use in our business for all of our virtual assistant needs, and you will want to make sure that you check them out today.
So you want to market your services as an agent. I would argue that marketing is probably the most important skill that you can have if you really, truly want to blow up in this business. I would say the ability to articulate yourself, handle a conversation, conduct a phone call is going to be a close second, and I would put that in the conversation and the category of sales skills or being able to sell or selling, right? And you really, in business in general, you always have these two dynamics that get talked about so often. You have marketing on one side, and then you have selling ability or selling on the other side. And people always ask me, Christian, which one is more important for me as an agent? Which one is going to matter more for my business? And I believe that they are both extremely important. However, if I had to pick one, and there's a gun to my head, I would slightly lean towards marketing. And this is why. If I'm a great marketer and I lack salesmanship, I lack bravado, I lack charisma, but I'm able to market, right? I can still drive traffic and new business to me. And I almost have like an unlimited amount of prospects that I can talk to at any given time, regardless of how crappy I am on the phone. If I'm a good enough marketer, I can generate a system to where I almost don't have to do anything. I can market and get people in the door. Maybe I hire someone that has more charisma than I do if I'm lacking in that department. And they do the sale, they do the selling, they do the order taking, if you will, right? But if I'm a great salesperson, and I'm running a business, by the way, if you're a captive agent, an LOA, not all of this is going to be relevant for you, because if you're a captive, if you're an LOA, you are dependent on lead source typically from the person or the agency that you're working with, right? But if you're an agency owner, right, if you're an actual independent agent and I lack salesmanship and I lack marketing, but I'm a great salesperson, right? It's a bigger problem because you're not going to be able to have your pipeline full at that point in time. You're not going to have enough people to talk to. It's the old saying, if a tree falls in the forest and there's no one around to hear it, does it really make a sound? If a great salesperson is in a room by himself pitching to no one, does it make a difference? And the answer is no. Now, as a great salesperson, you can always make up some of that difference by hustle, right? You're knocking on all kinds of doors. You're making a tremendous amount of phone calls, maybe cold calls, right? But it's always going to have a ceiling. It's always going to have a very low ceiling at that, because there's only so many people that you can talk to in a day. And you're going to have to work much harder rather than smarter to drive new business to you. And so a great salesperson that has all the charisma in the world, that has all the salesmanship in the world, is still going to be limited because the world might not know about their expertise and their brilliance, because they don't have the ability to market themselves. Okay, so let's talk about, in my opinion, the two different types of marketing that everything is going to fall into as an agent if you are trying to market yourself. You're going to have paid advertising on one side, and then you're going to have what I would call promotion on the other side. Let's start with paid advertising. Paid advertising is going to be very simple, right? The most commonly and most sexy type of paid advertising that you're going to see these days is going to be running online ads, running social media ads, running ads on Facebook, running Google ads. So I know some people that are running TikTok ads very successfully, maybe running Twitter ads, although I don't know anybody that's actually doing that. And it doesn't always have to be online, right? There's a litany of old school ways that you can do paid advertising. You can send out mail through a lead vendor, through a mail house. Maybe you're doing it yourself. We call that direct mail. Maybe you're putting a billboard up. Maybe you're running a television commercial. Maybe you're running a radio ad. Maybe you are paying to be a sponsor on something. These are all going to be versions and examples of paid advertising. And this is essentially where you're trading your money to get exposure with your target demographic. And hopefully enough of them resonate with the message of the advertising and they seek you out, and it drives these people to you to do business in the method and the way that you like to do business, okay? So that's going to be your paid advertising. On the other side of things, you're going to have what I would call promotion. Now, a lot of people might actually refer to this as grassroots marketing, but I feel like grassroots marketing will be included, but I also believe that there's plenty of things that I would not consider grassroots marketing that I'd put in the category of promotion. What do I mean by promotion? If you've ever been to a carnival, right, or maybe you've seen a carnival on television, right, there's going to be usually the carnival barker, right? The carnival barker is going to be standing up high, maybe standing on a stool or something like that, and they're going to be shouting through a megaphone or some kind of like microphone or something like that, and they are driving people's interest to the show. They're driving interest of anybody around to the carnival and the carnival attraction. That is going to be your carnival barker, aka promoter, okay? Rappers have people that are hype men that get on stage with them and they go, yeah, yeah, right? Promotion. They're promoting the act. They're hyping up the crowd. They are driving interest and accessibility to the main act in question, right? Promotion. As an agency owner, as an agent, you need to be your best promoter. You've ever heard the saying, talk where your feet are? An example of being a promoter for your business is you get out there and you talk to different types of businesses in your area that might have the same target clientele demographic that you do. Maybe 55 and up communities, maybe assisted living facilities, dentist offices, doctor's offices, other agents that might not sell the type of insurance that you do, right? This is old school and has been around 101 years, this style of marketing. I would call it promotion. A lot of people would call it grassroots marketing. It's talking to as many businesses and people out in the community as possible and showing them the value proposition of what you bring to the table and how your services can benefit them, number one, and number two, their clients and their business. This is going to be the tried and true and the old school way of promotion. But there's other ways that you can be a promoter in your business. It's talking where your feet are. Like I said, it's having conversations everywhere that you go. If you are not the number one promoter for your business in a day-to-day basis, all of the time, 365 days a year, you are sadly missing out on the potential of what it could mean to build your buzz and build your hype in the community and with everybody that you know. Part of what's been the secret to my agency's success is we play both sides of this alley. We play both sides of the field here. We run a lot of money into paid advertising. We get our message out through that way, but I am my company's best promoter, and I am always promoting my business and our services and what we're doing. And it's not a bad thing to do that. Another way that you can do promotion is maybe you become a guest on a podcast. Maybe you become a guest on a radio show. You get invited on for them to interview you. Promotion. Maybe you get asked to come speak to a company and their staff. Promotion. Maybe you get asked to speak on stage at an event of some kind to talk about your business and your services. Promotion. These are elements of promoting your business. You're wearing clothing that features your company branding and your company logos. Promotion. If you wrap your car in your company branding and company colors or whatever the case might be, that is promotion. Promotion is getting out there and being the best carnival barker hype man that you can possibly be for you, for your services, for your expertise as an authority as the best option anybody can possibly have in the space, ahead of all of your contemporaries. And this is what it means to be a promoter in your business. Everything, I believe, in the marketing space is going to fall into one of these two categories: running paid advertising or being a promoter, or actively seeking promotion for your business. It's all about getting attention in one way or another, getting the proper attention from the right audience on to you and what your company does on a day-to-day basis, right? And truthfully told, you could probably make the argument that you also need some salesmanship skills to be a good promoter. So this actually might not only be marketing that we're talking about there, but this might also be salesmanship, right? Now, this is just the blueprint of what you need to be focused on. You need to have a good balanced attack of promotion activities that you're going into and running the right kind of paid advertising. The people that win at the highest level, they find creative ways to actively market themselves and market their business. You cannot just be boring, cookie cutter, doesn't resonate with your audience, because it's going to be wasted time, wasted effort, it's going to be inefficient. So running paid advertising, try to make it as non-generic as possible. Try to make it resonate with your area. Know your target demographic extremely well, and make sure that you articulate your wording in your advertisement to cater to them. When you're out promoting, find good ways to be unique, to stand out, to get people's attention. If you are out at maybe a booth somewhere and you're at a fair of some kind, try to do some kind of giveaway. Make sure that you're being creative to get people's attention, because if you're not, everybody's doing marketing through paid advertising. Everybody's doing promotion and getting out into their community. And what you're going to find is you will easily be drowned out. So it's the people that find ways to put their own touch on it, to reflect you and what your business and your messaging is all about, that are going to win in the end. Make sure that you're getting creative, thinking outside the box, right? If there is a senior fair going on, make sure you're running ads within a mile of that senior fair for your business. Have you ever thought about doing that before? That is going to be something that you can do. It's all about getting creative, working smarter, not harder, although it's good to work hard, but not if you're working dumb. Making sure that you articulate your message properly to your target demographic, and making sure you're getting creative and you're resonating and you're sticking in their memory. Make sure that you're being a marketer and you're spending money on your business and you're running paid advertisement. I believe that a business, any business, has a ceiling if they're not spending money on the marketing side of their business. It's all word of mouth, let's say, or it's all through their own efforts of their promotion side of the business, let's say. You are putting a ceiling on what your business's potential truly could be. Running paid advertisement is like putting your message in front of tens of thousands of people, maybe hundreds of thousands of people, and it's all at the same time. That is a good way to look at paid advertising, right? So come up with a strategy that is going to formulate a balanced attack from these two things here. And when you do that, you're going to be able to explode your business. The reason why my company is so successful is we run paid advertising. We spend a lot of money on paid advertising to get our market out there in that way. But at the same time, I am my best promoter. I am my company's #1 promotion machine. And this strategy and this attack has caused our revenues to skyrocket and our growth to be explosive. So this blueprint works. I am living proof of it. And I hope you guys get something helpful out of this video, and hope it inspires you to come up with a really, really good, very, very specific to you and your message strategy, and put together a balanced attack to market yourself and be a proper marketer to propel your business to the stars. Hopefully you're able to double your revenue with this information. Hope you're able to make 3 or 4 times the revenue that you're making before. Maybe depending on what you're making now, maybe you can even 10x what you made last year with this type of information. I know that this information has done a lot for me. It's helped me a lot once I figured out these principles, and I hope it does the same for you guys. Guys, if you like this type of information, make sure to get a ticket to the Six Figure Medicare Agent Summit in Salt Lake City in June 9th and 10th, 2-day event. We have 17 top-notch speakers from all around the industry coming out to teach you how to thrive and how to grow, how to reach your goals and to do it faster, not slower, okay? If there's a link down in the description of this video to be able to get your tickets to the summit, so we'd love to see you there. Make sure to pick up a ticket while you can. We're a little bit over 2 months away now from the event. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It helps more people like you who need to hear this information find it easier, so you can be helping somebody save their career today by smashing that like button. Comment your thoughts down below. I'd love to kind of hear your thoughts on this video, this topic, and my messaging here. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already. And thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Here's to your success and your abundance, and we'll see you at the top. Thanks, guys.